What's up, YouTube?
Hey everybody.
What's up, YouTube?
Hey.
The first time.
Excuse the hair mess. Alright, so husband raced last night. How'd you do, babe?
Went out for hot laps. Car felt a little loose. Tracker still slop. But went out for the heat and it came around. Still learning the car. It's only my second night out, but getting better. I'm good in turn 1 and 2, but turn 3 and 4 I think is a tighter turn. So the rear end was kicking out on me, but now I'm starting to learn it and it's getting better. What was it? 6 laps for the heat? Something like that?
I think it was 4 for the hot laps, and then I think it was 4 for the heat itself, and then 10 for the feature.
Right. But first 2 laps, the car was running great. Started second, and I actually ended up finishing 5th in the heat. Only because, like I said, the car was running great, and then for some reason, this last 2 laps, lost a lot of power. Like it was misfiring and just wasn't running right. So we just put brand new plugs in it. Hopefully that will help it. But I still did okay. I think for the amount of cars and stuff that were there, especially the build. You know, the neons are pretty fast down there. So, yeah, right now we're just trying to fix it up because in the hot laps I kind of hit the tire because I got loose. So I got to fix this big old booger right here. As you see, there's a dent right here. I got to try fixing this corner here because when I hit it, it popped some of these rivets out.
And then
here popped it off.
And then I'm getting this video a little later than what I was thinking. But anyway, so here's what I've been doing. He's got this mesh right here to help protect the radiator that's up here. So I've been going through using the short zip ties and going through and getting that up. So I just gotta go as soon as I'm done down here, I gotta go up top and do the same up here. Hopefully you guys can see, but roughly where my hand is, I gotta go up there and do that. And then we've also got to check the PSI in his tires as well. One was reading,
they're all over the place, so you gotta get them dialed in.
One was like nothing, one was like 20, another was like 12, and the other was like 28 or something, somewhere around there. So we got to get that done. But I figured I would get a little video and get it uploaded since we haven't done so already.
We also have money set aside already for next weekend. So as long as the car is running good, we'll be racing next weekend too.
So as long as we can get the car running good, he will be running this coming Friday, the 25th. So
yeah, that's basically about it.
Alright.
Let me see this. So we had a friend of ours watch the kids yesterday, and I think little dude got a little too tired.
Is he still sleeping?
Yeah, he's still sleeping. He's passed out in Daddy's race car, just a snoozing away. And for anybody that wants to complain, we do have a fan on him. He's fine.
It's cool in the garage.
And it's cool in here.
We are in the shade, so don't worry. And he is staying hydrated.
No, he's okay. He's being a good guy. Yeah. I don't know if you can see through the mesh, can you? Yeah. But yeah. So before last night, I had to fix my exhaust, and I had to put a skid plate underneath. And thanks to my wonderful wife, she kicked me in the butt and said, "Get it done." So I got it done. So now the car is, I would say, legal. I don't know. I mean, if they catch anything, I didn't know about it. Like, I didn't build this car. So if they catch anything, I didn't build it. I just basically added some roll cage padding to it. New seatbelt harness, or the 5-point harness because the other one was outdated. Put some roll cage padding in it, and what else did we do basically? Oh, swap transmissions because the other one, the slave cylinder was busted out. So other than that, I really haven't done much to this car. Today was the first time actually working on the motor. So yeah. Oh, and then I had from opening night, I lost a fan on the radiator. I fixed that. Last night I was getting on it, and it was, what would you say, like 95 last night? A lot warmer than opening night, and
I don't, like 85, 90, somewhere over.
yeah, it was like 85, 90 last night, and opening night it was probably in the 60s. Opening night I basically redlined the temperature gauge because I was only running. I had dual fans, one here, one over there. This one here, one of the wires came out of it and stopped working. But last night I was getting on it hot and heavy, and it stayed right about half temp. So that's good.
If anybody's want this one,
Might need to get a new radiator cap because I guess my buddy Josh said it was leaking a little bit, but I just opened it up and it still had pressure behind it. I mean, not enough to like spray out or anything like that, but it still had, you know, like a tss when I opened it up. I wish I could turn this camera around. So, but
sorry.
This here's the cap that I'm running. It's off right now because we're a little low on coolant, but not too bad. 16 pounds. So I'm wondering if maybe I left this open last night. I don't know. Maybe that's why, or so, I don't know. But yeah. So from where we race, or where I race, we are IMCA legal for suspension, exhaust, and safety. Otherwise, everything else is, there's no rules. Well, besides like DOT tires and stuff like that. But this here will be the last few weeks of this car running here, and then it will be up for sale just because I'm going to have to build another car for next year if I continue to race. Because this car, it's legal for this year, but it won't be for next year, and it's going to cost way too much money and way too much work to make it legal. Because this has a full cage in front of the motor, which probably helped the hell out of me last night, considering I would have buckled that corner over there. I was going to pass a car, and dummy me was paying attention to him. Sorry, let me go out them glasses. Dummy me, I was paying attention to the car in front of me instead of running my line, and I got sideways and I met a tire. And then the next lap around, I turned 3. I swear, one of these days I'm going to conquer turn 3. I'm going to be able to come in hot and heavy and just keep on it. But straightened myself out after hitting the tire, came around the next lap, and freaking the ass thing kicked out on me and met the start tire basically right in the passenger door. So, but one of these days I'll be able to get around that damn track full speed and hopefully not spin out. So, but yeah, I don't know if anybody's out there looking to sponsor a car. I think we got what, like 6 or 7 weeks left,
Something like that.
I think we're only like,
or even think about for
or even next year. I know I'm looking at either picking up an Acura Integra or maybe an EF hatch. I don't know yet, if as long as they're legal, you know. I know the Acura Integras right now are pretty dominant down there in Darlington compared to the Neons. I think I'm going from this Saturn to maybe a Honda, because I don't think Neons are going to be as competitive next year once we go full IMCA. But yeah, like I said, this year is going to be the last year for this car here. Hopefully I can finish up nice and strong. But yeah, I'm either looking for an EF hatch, Acura Integra. I mean, I'll need a cage, tires.
You've got a hatch.
Yeah, but I don't want to turn my daily into a race car. I mean, if it comes down to it, I might, but it's too clean of a car to be racing.
Exactly.
I just say it's too clean of a car to race, and she goes, exactly.
You can only drive it so many months out of the year anyway. We can find another older car.
But anyways, guys, alright, get a hold of us if you are looking to get your name on here. So far we got Broadhead decals, Groom Family Farm Transportation, O'Reilly's, local out of Dodgeville here. They're giving us some discounts and stuff like that on parts. I may or may not forget somebody. If I forget you, I don't have a decal for you. So, like I said, O'Reilly's is right here, and Groom is right there, and Broadhead's right there. Oh, and then, I'm not even going to say that on YouTube.
Okay.
Just because. I don't want to start that. But if you know us, you know what I'm talking about. My hood decal. So, but alright guys. About 10, 11 minutes in. So we're going to call it good. Alright, so like, share, subscribe. And,
find us on Facebook, and I'll write our names in the description so you can find us.
Yep.
And there on the Facebook page, let me know or let him know. We'll get you to the page, and that's where we are putting
all of our bus stuff.
All of our bus videos. So, I mean, we're picky about who we are adding to that page.
Little YouTube update for the bus. We got most of our ceiling in and installations up, and so far we're staying nice and cool on the bus. I mean, there's some nights that's a little hot, but
we are staying cool.
Yep. Oh, we got solar panels up now.
Working on it. Yep.
Yep. So we're making slow progress, but we're making progress.
Yep. Hopefully soon we will have power and water for sure.
Yep. So.
I can't wait to cook my first meal.
Right. All right, YouTube.
All right.
We're going to call her here. Peace.